This is not a deals video. This laptop's actual price is $48,990 and at that price, it brings some crazy good specs. You get 12th Gen Intel Core i5 H series processor, 4GB RTX 3050 GPU, 144Hz Full HD display, and there's even a 16GB dual channel RAM inside. This is the colorful Access laptop and it's priced very aggressively. But the last time we tried one of their laptops, it was a very bad story for us. The laptop didn't even start right out of the box. And now, when they launched this new laptop, we decided to give it a try and give them a second chance. But again, there are some very concerning things. In fact, some of the stuff is straight up misleading, which shouldn't be the case because technical details are very important in a laptop. I'll tell you all about it, but first, let's just talk about the performance because I don't want to keep you waiting. And you also don't wait to hit the subscribe button. Let's go. This laptop is powered by Intel Core i5 12500H processor with 4 performance cores and 8 efficiency cores. And there's a RTX 3050 graphics card with 4GB VRAM and a 75W TGP. There's also a 16GB of DDR4 RAM in dual channel with a 512GB Gen 3 SSD. This time, instead of running the benchmarks, I decided to play games because that's more fun and practical. I started with CS2, where I got 150 to 180 FPS with medium settings and the gameplay was buttery smooth. In Apex Legends, it was 100 FPS and no problems there as well. And in Rocket League, which is one of my favorites, it was crushing through 250 FPS at the maximum settings. And lastly, in GTA 5, I got 110 to 120 FPS in high settings and it was playing just fine. I also tried some demanding games to push this laptop even further and here are the results. In RDR2, I was getting around 70 FPS in 1080p high settings and DLSS does help to give slight boost in FPS, but in Cyberpunk, the difference in FPS with and without DLSS was massive. And with ray tracing turned on, I got 50 FPS in low settings. This is definitely good for a gaming laptop under 50k. So those were the gaming results. In case you want to know about the benchmark results, well, here you go. The Cinebench, PC Mark, 3D Mark are all impressive for the budget as you can see here. Apart from the gaming and benchmarks, the laptop was smooth in day-to-day usage. I used it as my daily driver for over 2 weeks and my use case involved browsing with a lot of Chrome tabs, attending briefing calls, writing scripts on Notion, and editing thumbnails on Photoshop, which by the way I won't recommend on this laptop because the display is not as good. I'll come to that later, but yeah, the laptop performs as it should, so what's the catch? Well, there are a few. So whenever we review a new laptop, we always open it up to check for upgradability and see if the cooling mechanism is in place. But this time when we opened this laptop, we saw something fishy. The official listing of the laptop says dual channel RAM, but inside you get a single channel RAM. Now this is completely misleading. It makes a lot of difference. If this laptop had dual channel RAM, like it's advertised on their listing, the performance would have been much better. But it's not there. I think the brand should correct this on their Flipkart page because it's just not right. Now, it's not just these misleading details. There's one more thing that's problematic too. The CPU temperature reaches close to 100 degrees while gaming, while the GPU is 15 to 20 degrees cooler. See, there shouldn't be such a difference between CPU and GPU temperatures, and the reason for that could be either the bad quality thermal paste or else maybe improper application of the same. Now, whatever the reason might be, I'd suggest you either undervolt or repaste. This kind of gives it away that the quality required from a brand that is trying to make a mark in this super competitive industry is missing in colorful. I really hope they do better with the next launches. And if I talk about the rest of the laptop, the build quality is sturdy and it almost opens up with one hand. There's not a lot of flex in the keyboard or the screen, but there are a lot of stickers on the front. Other than that, you get all the required ports along with the headphone jack, Ethernet port, and even the Kensington lock. So yeah, that's good. The keyboard is also quite good. There's good key travel along with dedicated number pad and it even has a single zone RGB, but do note that the right shift key is smaller compared to the left one. The trackpad is plastic, so moving around doesn't feel good, and the clicks are also not tactile, but you would be using a mouse anyway, so it's okay. When it comes to the display, it's a 15.6-inch 144Hz 1080p IPS panel with 250 nits of brightness, but it's not the best. In terms of color accuracy, it covers only 71% of sRGB and 51% of NTSC. And while watching movies or shows, the colors look washed out and the low brightness doesn't help too. The dual speakers are also not the best. so it's better to stick with your headphones. And yeah, you get a 720p webcam on the front, which is okayish. Lastly, in terms of battery, you get a 54 watt-hour battery with a 150 watt charging brick, and the battery lasts for about 3.5 hours. And there's no mux switch as well, so it's the best you can get. Also, the Type-C port don't support charging, so you'll have to carry this everywhere. So yeah, that's the colorful XS laptop. Specs wise, it's an exceptionally good laptop for the price, but given the issues that I mentioned in this video, it's really hard to trust the brand anymore, because we don't know if the wrong specifications was a genuine mistake or not. Now, if you want a similar laptop from a reputed brand and are okay with slightly higher price, you can also check out the Acer Aspire 7, because it's again a very good laptop. The only differences are these. You can pause here to take a good look at them. So that's it from my side. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.